Shalom, shalom, mishpocha. Welcome back to our special Torah Tidbits edition commemorating Shavuot. This is part 2 in this series, and I'm going to go into a little bit more about what Shavuot means, more of the traditions. I already spoke to you about how it's traditional to eat dairy products during Shavuot and what that means and what that entails. But Shavuot is kind of like our wedding anniversary. We are called the bride of Mashiach, are we not? And the Torah is seen in Judaism as the wedding vows, as the marriage vows. And so when the Torah was given at Mount Sinai, in essence, that was the wedding where Yahweh married the entire nation of Israel and took Israel as his bride. So this is kind of like our anniversary. Now, the Torah is a list of commands. You know, it has the 613 commandments, some do's and some don'ts, and it's kind of like the wedding vows. When we stand before a rabbi or a minister and we get married to our spouse, we have to recite these vows. These are promises, commitments, and obligations that we make to our spouse, saying, you know, these are the things that we promise to do. And even before the Torah was given, even before Yisrael fully knew what the Torah was all about, they already said, I do. If you read the passage and read the scriptures regarding the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai, Yahweh offers his Torah, but he doesn't give any details about it. And the people said, we will do this, before he even expounded all of what the Torah was about. Another interesting thing is Shavuot is a holiday for the Gentiles, because not only did the nation of Israel accept Yahweh's Torah and were the primary caretakers and recipients of the Torah, but who else went out from Egypt during the Exodus? Who else was there at Mount Sinai when the Torah was given? It was none other than the mixed multitude. The mixed multitude was made up of the 70 nations that existed at that time. So in other words, the Torah was given to all mankind, even though the Israelite people were the primary recipients and caretakers of the Torah. The Torah is not an exclusive club for Jews only, Hebrews only, but the Torah is for all mankind. There is no such thing as the Noahide laws. The Noahide laws are just some rabbinic traditional institution that tries to keep the Gentiles out of Torah, because they're saying, oh, the Torah is not for you. You have a different set of rules. You Gentiles don't have to do what we do. There is no double standard. There is not one law for the Gentiles and one law for the Jews. If you read the Torah says clearly that there is one Torah for everyone. So the Torah is obligatory for the Jewish people, the Hebraic people, to accept and follow, but it is also equally as obligatory to the Gentile people as well. Because the mixed multitude, a representative, at least one representative from all 70 nations, was there at Sinai, and they too, along with Israel, said, we will keep the Torah. So all mankind was represented there at Sinai. So God marries himself to the Hebrew people and also to this mixed multitude, and gives this Torah, which the Torah is the wedding vows. And according to Jewish tradition, take it for what it's worth, a grain of salt perhaps, that I think it's the Talmud or some Midrash says that Mount Sinai actually was lifted off its foundations and was hovering over the people of Israel. And this, not to crush them, but as a wedding canopy, because it's traditional in Jewish weddings that a talit be spread over the bride and groom when they get married, representing all the 613 commandments, because the tzitzit are hanging down, representing the Torah, the 613 commandments, and it's representatory that the bride and groom will do their best to keep not only the wedding vows to each other, but the Torah itself. So Mount Sinai was hovering, it's said to have hovered over the people of Israel when God asked, are you going to accept my Torah? And they said, yes, I do. So it's symbolic of a wedding, of a marriage. So these are some awesome things regarding Shavuot, regarding Pentecost. And so hopefully you enjoyed this segment of Torah Tidbits regarding Shavuot and relating it to the wedding ceremony. And I'm going to see if maybe I might put a part 3 to this. If not, just enjoy part 1 and 2. Shalom and Shavuot Tov Mishpocha.